Hello everybody and welcome back to the Tekkit Experiment. My name's Warrior009. There is no Busster8 this week, just like in the Minecraft travels. If you guys did not hear, he is taking what we call an indefinite leave of absence. He's very busy. He works in a specific job where this time of year it's very busy for him. He also just bought a house, so he's got to put a lot of work into that, so he doesn't really have a lot of time for Minecraft. So you guys are going to have to deal with me, but guess what? I'm good at this series. Not so great at the Minecraft travels, but this is the series that I really enjoy doing. I think I can hold my own in this one. So if you guys didn't see the last kind of like update video with this, guess what? I'm in a train and we're going to start doing some Railcraft. Today's episode is going to be all about trying to get everything prepared to jump into Railcraft. So that's going to include coke ovens, it's going to include blast furnaces, rolling machines, it's going to include a lot of different machines that you're going to need. And this thing in my hand, which is a crowbar, which is very easy to make, but I will show you guys that. And I made this probably about 2 weeks ago because I know I wanted to get into Railcraft, and I've seen this before where somebody made a train, and I'm sorry I took the idea, but I kind of wanted to set the mood. So this is my best attempt at a train. It's just a bunch of wool that has been created and then condensed. More wool, iron blocks. These are rails actually from dungeons, like abandoned mine shafts, so there's that. What else do we have here? There is one spawn thing, cobwebs, but it gave it a nice touch, kind of like steam coming out of a steam engine. But that's my best attempt at kind of like a steam train, the front cart of the train. I don't even know what, oh, the engine, yeah. The engine car. And then out here it says welcome to Railcraft. So that's my official introduction to Railcraft. But now I can show you guys some of the things that I also made back when I made this train, because I wanted to get some things going. These are actually called coke ovens. Now this is a special type of brick that you need to make, and then it's in a 3x3 structure, but the very middle block is hollow, and then once you're done it comes up with this little thing, and if you right click you get this coke oven GUI with coal, and that creates into coal coke and creosote oil. Now you can also use wood and it'll make charcoal here, and then creosote oil will be the byproduct, as you guys can see here. It actually takes, I think, 3 minutes. I think it's around 3 minutes for either the creosote oil or actually it might be for the coal coke. And then so for every 2 coal that are created into coal coke, you'll get 1 of these creosote oils. As you guys can see, there's 6 coal cokes, 3 creosote oil. But then for wood you actually need 4 wood, so it's going to be 4 charcoal, and it would give you 1 creosote oil. So you need quite a bit. So once again, coal is a 2-to-1 ratio, so you'll get 2 coal coke, 1 creosote, and wood would be converted into charcoal, so it's 4-to-1. So right now it's a little bit more efficient to do charcoal, or not charcoal, a little more efficient to use coal to get our creosote oil, but in terms of EMC it's a little bit easier to get wood. You can just go and cut down a tree. Coal, I mean, we use coal for a lot of things, so it's not the easiest thing to make. But I'll show you guys right now how to make one of these coke ovens. You actually need a special type of brick. And if I can find this brick, which brick is it? That brick, coke oven brick. So you're gonna need 5 pieces of sand and 4 bricks. Now I have a bunch of brick from when I first made these, but I'll grab some sand so I can show you guys how to make this again, because you guys didn't get to see this because I made this off camera. But we'll make these, we'll make a couple blast furnaces, and then we will go into the rolling machine, which is already in the train. I will show you guys how to make that. I will show you guys how to make a crowbar. Crowbar is very easy. It's just 3 pieces of iron and some rose red. So you guys are going to need to go out and actually find some red roses, which isn't exactly the most common thing that you guys would be having sitting around, but if you do, then it's pretty easy. 55 should be enough. No, actually 9 times 5, 45. Yeah, we're good. Actually, it's not 9. It's like 26. 3 by 3 by 3 would be 26 or 27, and then the one in the middle, so we're gonna need a lot of sand. So I'll just do that. Pew! Gotta love dark matter tools. Now, going back to what I said at the beginning of the episode with Buster, I don't know when he'll be back. Who knows? He could be back next week. He could get some time off. But I mean, just don't expect him back like quickly. So, if you guys follow both channels, I'll try to do something or get him to put up something so that if his viewers that aren't subscribed to me, they can like either get a link to the video, or we'll figure out a way to get it out to everybody, because it's not fair to his viewers that like they'd get to see, or they wouldn't get to see it, but my viewers would. Like, I want everybody to have equal chance to watch us, and that's not enough. Crap. So I'll have to find something. Obviously this doesn't affect you guys that are subscribed to my channel, because you'll see it hopefully, with even though the sub boxes seem to continually break and then like screw me over. It's like I'll look and it's like Buster will say, did you upload a video today? It's like, yeah. It's like, well, it never showed up. It's like, oh, that's great. That's exactly what I want to hear. I already have it hard enough. I'm not a major YouTuber. I don't make money. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I need every view I can get. But actually, recently I went over 300 subscribers recently, so that's amazing. That's a lot farther than I ever expected to get. Just went over 60,000 views, and like, I'm not. Obviously, I've said this before. I don't make money off of this. I mean, if I ever do, that'd be amazing. But I don't. So I enjoy making these videos for you guys. I enjoy sitting here teaching you guys how to play Tekkit. And I'm still getting comments on old videos saying like, oh, you helped me, I kept blowing up all my machines, and this video really helped me out, and I'm actually using these as tutorials. Like, that's exactly what I want. That's really that's the main reason I want to do this. I want to make it a tutorial base. So actually, speaking of tutorial, here we go. This is how you're gonna make a coke oven. You're just gonna place 3 blocks by 3, so the bottom layer is full. Then the second layer, it's actually gonna have a space in the middle here, so don't put a coke brick there, coke oven brick. And then you need to fill the top without putting it in the middle of the second layer. And then once you do that, it will come up with this little window. That means you did it right. Now you need to have at least 1 space in between here, so be careful that I have 3 because I have infinite amounts of space here. But you also want to leave some space if you ever want to make it automated, because you can use Railcraft has some carts where you can actually, it almost works as like pipes, so you can take stuff out. Now the creosote oil would have to come out of the bottom. I think the coal or the wood would have to go in through the sides here, and then through the top would be your coal coke or your charcoal you could get out. So you would need essentially 3 tracks if you want to have it completely automated, or you can just do it like me right now and just go over here and manually put it in. It's very slow, so I mean, if you do make an automated system, it's not going to make it any faster. You can't make these any faster. This is how fast they go. As you can see, there's no like additional things that you can put on like an overclock or anything like that. So if you do need a bunch of creosote oil, there is a couple different ways to make it. You can just smelt coal in like a furnace. That would do it. Coke oven, obviously. You get wood and get creosote oil. So I mean, there is a couple different ways you can do it. I really want to stick to the Railcraft ways to do it. I don't want to really dive into energy condensing and all that stuff, because that kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. But I will do it for certain materials. Like, let's say I really need like 400 of these. I won't wait for it. I'll just either go. Actually, I can't condense it. There's no. I'd have to go make it with in the furnace. But we'll deal with that once we need more. So, but if you guys do want to stick to just Railcraft, you can make a bunch of these. You can make as many as you want, but it's still going to be 3 minutes. So, the next machine actually that we're going to need to make, which is another major machine in my... Actually, it shouldn't even be called a machine. It's actually called a blast furnace. So it's essentially the Railcraft version of a furnace that, I mean, it doesn't do anything else other than convert iron ingots into steel. So what you're going to need though, you're going to need magma cream, which are kind of tough to find. Luckily enough, we had one. You are going to need blast furnace brick. So you're going to need nether brick, which I hope I have, and soul sand. And you're going to need, and that gives you 4 of them. But this is going to be a 3x3x4 structure. So it's going to be a little bit taller. Hopefully we have some of these materials. Do we? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Wow, we have nothing. Where's all our nether stuff? I could have sworn we had another box. Unless it's still... Is it over in the house still? Let's go see if it's still over in the house. I sure as hell hope so. I don't want to go back to the nether. Come on, nether stuff. Nether. Anybody see some nether items? Damn it. That's all we have is 1 soul sand, really. Fine. Going to the nether. Put this stuff back on so I'm safe. But I'm I know a little bit of Railcraft. I've been reading up a lot on it, but if you guys know like certain tips or tricks that I don't quite like pick up right away, please leave them in the comments. Please send me a message, just something. If you guys already have a video out that like really shows a much easier way to do this or do that, you can show me that too. That'd be amazing. But I'm gonna do my best to, for people that have absolutely no idea of Railcraft, I'm gonna do my best to try to make it as simple as possible, as kind of like a Railcraft for dummies, which would be kind of nice. Oh yes, I can do that. So you're gonna need a lot of soul sand and a lot of nether brick, and luckily there's a nether fortress that way. That's where I found my magma cream earlier. So we're gonna grab some of this brick. Hopefully they don't yell at me and be like, no, you're taking my brick. It's our brick. It's not yours, it's mine. Where can I take it from? Right here? This look good. Do I have a hammer? Wonder if this would work. Charge it up. Haha! Oops. This is working perfectly. Oh, except for that one. Yeah, let's stick with this. It's a little bit safer. What the? Oh. Forgot it did that. It acts as like a half slab, essentially, the fences. So it makes you go up for some stupid reason. How much of this do we have? Could always condense it too. But it's kind of weird how this, like this all needs nether items. It uses magma cream, it uses soul sand, and it uses nether brick, which is very strange. Like, there's not a lot of uses for, except for glowstone, for this type of stuff in Tekkit. Even in normal Minecraft, I mean, this is more normal Minecraft. You don't really build anything with this except for decorations and stuff, but it's kind of cool that they implement something from the nether so that you have to go to it other than glowstone, because glowstone, once you have one like a jetpack or something, or as soon as you make another portal, you're basically there. You basically have as much, you only need essentially like a stack to start off with, and then you never really need to go back, because then you can just condense the hell out of it. But it's very expensive, so here comes the lag. What else can I talk? What else? Oh, 4 frames per second. This is awesome. Oh. See, my computer's really good too. And the computer that the server runs on is really good too. My internet's amazing. And yet, I still pull down 4 frames a second in the nether. This mod is absolutely insane, even on good computers. Especially when our world starts getting bigger. Like there's a new quarry that's 1,000 blocks away. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Probably not, but actually we need to condense some stuff. We need to condense the magma cream. Need a bunch. Give me your magma cream. If you guys don't know how to make magma cream, you have to go and find a magma cube, which is kind of like a slime, but it's the nether form of slime. And then once you guys have that, then you can, or you probably won't get it on your first one. You'll have to kill a couple of them, and then they'll drop a magma cube or magma cream, and then you can condense it just like everything else. So okay, so we need this blast. Well, we really didn't need that much, but the more the better, more the merrier. I just want a normal crafting bench. Where is one? There's one. Okay. So you're gonna need enough to make a 3x3x4 with the 2 in the middle. So that's 9. That's 36. 34. Gonna need 34 of these. It's not too bad. So that's gonna be 36. I hate doing math like on the fly. 9. Blast. Furnace brick. You know what? Let's make a couple. Ah! Do I have any? Oh, I do. And my sister's yelling at the dog. That's amazing. So I'm gonna make 2 of these just because I think it's also slow like the coke oven. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll figure that out quickly. But once again, it's a 3x3x4. So now, hello. Instead of just having 1 layer of like brick missing, you're gonna have 2. Like there's gonna be 2 hollow points here. So aha, there we go. And that makes a blast furnace. Now yeah, if you guys don't know, I have a 100-pound yellow lab, and it acts like a puppy even though it's 9 years old. So he's a spry one. So actually, I'll get some. Actually, I think the blast. Oh, the blast furnace only accepts coal, coke, and charcoal. I didn't know that. Should have known that. That'd be an important thing. So that's why I have a notebook in front of me. If you guys can't tell, like I like to take down notes so I'm not just like completely rambling on. But the blast furnace takes coal coke and charcoal, but it takes 2 coal coke to make 1 iron ingot into steel, and it takes 4 charcoal to make iron ingots into steel. But supposedly you're supposed to use charcoal because it's more efficient in terms of equivalent exchange wise, but who cares? We'll grab some of this coal coke here. More coal coke. Put that in there. Oh, this is going to be an extremely slow process again, isn't it? Can't speed these up. That's a big issue. I don't like that. I don't like how you can't speed these things up. But essentially these are the main, or 2 of the main types of like furnaces that you're going to need for Railcraft. You're going to need to make steel. Steel is used for, we'll figure out what steel is used for, but you're going to need creosote oil. So this isn't the only way to make it, but I want to use the Railcraft way to do it, so that's why we have 3 of them. Next time I'll probably show you guys, once we get some rails going, we'll show you guys how to make these automated, which makes it a lot easier. Then you can just have a bunch of like, you can even have a condenser realistically just sitting here with coal or making coal, or even a collector making coal, and then carts could be taking out, putting it in these three, and then taking coal coke and iron and making steel. So we could be doing that. But I wanted to show you guys these first. Now I'll also show you how to make a crowbar, because a crowbar is essentially, if you guys remember from industrial craft, there's the wrenches, and then for red power there's the screwdriver. So the crowbar is just essentially, come on, we have to have, oh, there we go. The crowbar is essentially the wrench of Railcraft. So where's my iron? Did I just like run right by my iron? I did. Okay, so to make a crowbar, you just take 3 pieces of iron, just regular iron ingots, and 4 rose red. If you don't know how to get rose red, you take a rose flower and you just put it in the crafting bench and it gives you rose red. So once you have that, you can condense it. You don't really need to though, because you only need to find a few. You don't need a lot of crowbars, but you can also find them in dungeons. I have found a lot of them in dungeons in my other single player world. So if you guys are like spelunkers and you're just in caves all the time and you're finding dungeons, you'll find them in the chests in there. But if you don't, they're still very easy to make. But if you have 10 of them, you don't need to make any more realistically. Now those are actually used to change certain orientations of tracks, like, and to get rid of certain things. So it's very similar to the wrenches and screwdrivers. Oh, here's another machine that you're gonna need to make for Railcraft. It's called the rolling machine. It's very easy to make. Very simple. 1 crafting bench, 4 pistons, 4 iron ingots. If you guys don't remember how to make a piston, it's just 3 wooden planks, 4 cobblestone, an iron ingot, and redstone. Now you're gonna need this to do a lot of things, especially when it comes to rails, because to make, let's say you want to make a normal rail, and I can't spell rail, not rails. Okay, let's have track. We'll do track. If you want to make a normal track, just a normal track, you're going to need 6 standard rails and a stone rail bed. Now to make standard rails, you're going to need to go and put iron ingots into your rolling machine, and that gives you standard rails. You can also use steel, which I guess is the reason for the blast furnace. So you can use steel, and it gives you twice as much. So I'll have to look at the EMC values, but I would assume this would be easier. But I guess if you're just using coal coke for nothing else, you can just make more with steel. So I guess that's probably the main reason. But you'd also need a rail bed, stone rail bed, which are wooden ties, which is why you need the creosote oil. On the Tekkit wiki it said it's waterproofing for the thing. I have no idea if it's actually waterproofing for wood. That'd be kind of funny, because obviously there's waterproofing for like pipes and stuff, but I don't think we're gonna be it'd be funny if you could like make it without the waterproofing, and if it would just like rot and decay over time. That'd be kind of funny. So actually we can make a couple rails. I can show you guys right now how to make a couple rails. Obviously I already have a bunch of tracks, but we have the creosote oil over there. We have some iron. I will bring some more. Oh, we don't need wood. That's what I need. Actually, I think there's wood there, but bring a couple of these just in case. Oh, to go off topic, I just bought 3 new games online because it was Black Friday. I am getting FIFA 13, Forza Horizon, and NHL 13. So if you guys enjoy any of those games, please let me know. Please let me know if you want to see like a series of NHL, and I swear to God, if you say anything about the lockout, I'm going to freak out because I'm very mad about that. If you guys don't know, the NHL is currently in a lockout, so the players are not playing because the owners and them are fighting over splitting money in a CBA, which is a collective bargaining agreement. But we won't go into that. I know some people really enjoy FIFA. I'm not an expert at FIFA. I can play FIFA online and stuff, but if you're looking for like amazing gameplays, that's not coming from me. But I can do like simple, like stupid series, like I don't know, just doing a season. But could probably get, I think Buster was planning on getting FIFA 12 too, so we can do that. We can Forza Horizon, I think people will really enjoy. It's a racing game that is by far my favorite racing game. I had Forza 3. Forza 3 is still, I still play it. It's still an amazing game. So we'll make some wooden slabs here. Wooden slab, wooden slab, wooden slab, and creosote. Gives you wooden ties. So you need 4 wooden ties to make a stone rail bed. So if you take your wooden ties and just split them up quickly, 14 rail beds. Railcraft is very expensive, so it's not as easy as vanilla Minecraft, but just be careful. But if you have equivalent exchange set up, it's not horrible, but it's definitely much more expensive than, let's say, just taking normal iron. Like in vanilla Minecraft, this is how you make rail. It would just be this, and that no longer works. So it's a little bit more complicated, a little bit more expensive, but I think it really opens up a lot of possibilities since there's so many more tracks. So I don't mind that it's more expensive. I probably will, like, once I decide to make an amazing track or something. But we'll make some standard rails real quick right here. So like I said, you can either use iron and that'll give you 8, or you can use steel and it gives you 16. So if you have a bunch of steel available once you make the blast furnace, then go ahead and use that. But if not, just use normal standard rail. And then to make the simple, we'll call it simple rail. And I already did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Standard rail, stone rail bed. Oh, because I put it in the rolling machine. That makes sense. You can't do that in the rolling machine. You gotta go over to the crafting table. So we'll do 6. 6 will give us quite a bit. Now, if you guys saw from the graphic, it does give you 16. So I think it's a little bit more than it used to give you. I don't remember what it gave you in vanilla Minecraft, but it gives you 16 per thing. So we just got a stack and a half of rail, and it acts exactly like normal rail. It's just more expensive. Same look, same design, same usage. But we actually needed this for. We didn't actually need standard rail. We're going to need powered rail for the elevator system over here. If you guys don't remember that, you'll have to go back and check out this video. We are making an elevator system to go down to our nuclear facility, which is not currently on because we have so much power. But we made this standard rail is from abandoned mine shafts, but then we made elevator track, which also acts as ladders. So if you guys didn't see that video, you're gonna have to go check it out. I believe it's called an elevator, or it's probably the last episode because we didn't have one last week, and I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to get one out, but it just kind of got to the point where it was like I was waiting kind of on Buster to be available, and then that just never happened. And then by that time it was like getting towards Tuesday with the Minecraft travels coming out, so I just decided to skip the week, which I really didn't want to do. If I'm gonna skip a week, I want to skip Minecraft travels. I don't want to skip this. I want to keep this as active as possible because this is the most popular series that we have. So I'm trying to keep this going. If you guys want to see more episodes, like if you guys show a lot of support for the video, like a lot of likes, a lot of a comment, or I see a lot of people favorited it and shared it, and just we get an abnormal amount of likes and views in the next couple days, I can make another one. Now that I'm doing this by myself for the next couple weeks, I have more than enough time to do more Tekkit. So if you guys want to see more, I think this is actually this is almost the better standard. If you guys want to see more Tekkit, then tell me that you want to see more Tekkit. Tell me, like, prove it, kind of, in a way, because I know a lot of other YouTubers, it's more bigger YouTubers, so they have a little bit more access or availability to do this, but a lot of other YouTubers are now going towards the, like, oh, if you get this certain amount of views or likes, or it's mostly likes, because views aren't fair, because anybody, like, could either buy views or whatever, but that doesn't, like, we're not going to go into that, but I think it's likes. A lot of people do likes or favorites. If they get a certain amount, they'll put out another episode, and they'll call it a bonus episode, or like they don't have a set schedule, they just kind of wing it in a way. So if you guys like really want to see more, and you guys show that you want more Tekkit, I can do more Tekkit, I can do more Minecraft travels, I can do more Black Ops. I have probably 100 gigs worth of Black Ops footage, so I can do that. FIFA 13 is going to be coming in, NHL 13 is going to be coming in, Forza Horizon is going to be coming in. Steam is actually having a Black Friday sale, so if you guys want to see a specific game from that, let me know. Obviously, I'm not going to be buying like $60 games on Steam, but I can buy some $15 ones or some $20 ones, something that people want to see. And like I'm available to start doing other stuff now that it's a little bit more single player. There's a little bit more availability for me to do what I want to do or what you guys want to see. And honestly, like if you guys say, oh, I want to see this, and I don't really want to do it, or it's too expensive or something, I'll let you guys know. I'll say, you know what, this game really isn't for me, but whoa, that could have been bad. But please leave a comment, please leave anything, personal message. I have a Twitter, Warrior009HD, go check that out, leave something. I'm always on that, always look at it. But if you guys want more videos, want less videos, want shorter videos, longer videos, just really need to let me know. I'm open to start changing things up a little bit. I'm open to start to expand the channel a bit. I've already tried to do that with a little bit of Black Ops, but I want to know what you guys want to see. I want you guys to be more involved, and I want you guys to help me in Tekkit just as I'm helping you. So if you guys have any suggestions, anything about this video or future videos or previous videos, please leave a comment in this description, or yeah, on this video. And hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. Hopefully we will get into more Railcraft, more things that involve fun, more, like, we haven't gone into Railcraft at all really before, so hopefully a lot of people want to see this. They want to learn how to use Railcraft because it is kind of confusing, but I'll do my best. I'll try to teach you guys as much, and that guy's in there. I'll teach you guys as much as I possibly can. But if you guys have any more suggestions, once again, please leave a comment. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a like, share it with your friends. Just do everything as possible that you can, because that's what I try to do. I try to entertain people. I try to teach people how to do things in Tekkit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.